the VHT approach, much as it is good, but you know, the 3 VHTs in a village may not have adequate capacity to traverse the entire village compared to the care group. So I think I am aware that we still have gaps in terms of funding, but I think moving forward, for us who are in government, this is something that we need to push forward. That we need to advocate for, so that the government takes it up. If we can have as many as possible care groups in every village, I am sure we shall be able to address so many indicators, the hand washing facilities. Because if you look at our Latin coverage as a district, we stand at 74%, and the hand washing coverage is at as low as 36%, meaning that people are not washing hands. Are we together? People only tried to provide hand washing facilities to wash the hands during the COVID time, when we had the outbreak of COVID. But as soon as the COVID went down, people stopped washing hands. So I am happy that our partners, Action Against Hunger, has been able to make an intervention in this area. And I want to appreciate you for welcoming them here and working with them, specifically to improve sanitation in this area. Put our efforts together so that we're able to improve the lives of our people. I am very, very happy as a public health specialist that you are trying to confront the issues of sanitation that are prevalent in this area. And with or without Action Against Hunger, we should be able to continue with this kind of intervention. Action Against Hunger, tomorrow they may not be there, but me and you, we must continue to confront some of these health challenges that we are faced with for us to be able to move healthy lives. So we need to work very hard, and we don't need to only depend on Action Against Hunger. If they are around and they are giving us support, we welcome and we shall appreciate that. But in the event that they are not there, please let us carry on with what we have been told to do.
Before, to say, if I'm to give the overview, before the coming of Action Against Hunger here in Uganda, for sure we were badly off. Like toilet coverage, we're having like 6 to 70, like that, 6 to 70%. But then now, we're having more than 160 something because of the effort of the CGV, which are putting on the ground. Because these people, the Action Against Hunger, they come and train us. They come and train us on the issue of WASH, which is water, hygiene and sanitation. For sure, after their intervention here, our area has improved completely, has improved, and you will witness it today. So, the issue of malnutrition, again, we also have that issue of malnutrition here. It was so rampant before the intervention of the Action Against Hunger. We were having very many children who were having malnourished kids. Very many people were having malnourished kids. And due to our effort, the effort of the CGV, most of them have been transferred to the health center and they got improvement. And again, the intervention of Action Against Hunger, they have brought us way of earning income on a smaller area of land. As you have been saying, they have to introduce demonstration garden here. For sure it is there. It is there. Our CGV and some neighbor women are being taught in that small area of land, and we get money. Like me, I can give a scenario. I was given a small portion of land and I planted carrots. Just a small piece like it, I got 30,000, of which formerly we don't know that one.
Our people, like we said, DFF runs like on a model of CGVs, the care group volunteers, where a volunteer is attached to maybe 10 homes or even 20 homes. So these homes are the ones which are going to be teaching the people about this intervention. So like we want people to be having this thing their own. If someone can have the intervention by themselves, it means they can own it. But even then, we're going to keep doing the interventions, coming in here and there to support them and keep motivating them, and we build the teams through all the approaches of WASH, that is CLTS, Community-Led Total Sanitation. And we believe if we work with them, we pull them up and we keep on encouraging them, intervention can be permanent. So for WASH will happen, of course, we have activities in the settlement and also in the host community. And for the host community, we go to Dima sub-county here, and also as far as Apodra, also in Kiryandongo. So for this case, we've had interventions in this community, in this village particularly. We had latrine coverage of about individual around 90 something, 94 households with latrines. So through our intervention, we've been able to make people have latrines until 158. And we've done the figure also for the hand washing facilities that have been given to communities, given them, also told them how to have drying drugs, told them to have all hygiene practices. And our interventions have told people to know the WASH practices for their own house. And we've done that for the past 8 months.
In our remarks or observation of the village, Action Against Hunger enters here on the 26th of October 2021 with actually a very good intervention, a very good styles of life basing on WASH. We have observed so many things in the villages. We want to encourage our volunteers. These are our volunteers, our mothers today, who have really encouraged themselves, or they really worked hard to make sure that our village stands at some good percentage of health and nutrition. We used to have, as our sister says, we used to have very low turn-up of latrine being in the village. Right now we stand at something like 166 latrines. The new dug
Out of how many?
out of 360 households. But then we used to have only 94. So 94, when you subtract from 166, that is already 72. Whereby within only a period of 3 months, we have some good turn up of the villages, the good sensitization which has been carried out by the Action Against Hunger. These people could come and make something called dialogue, whereby we sensitize the whole community. We moved around, we proved to make a bylaw from the village section with Action Against Hunger implementing WASH, whereby we have a good impact right now.
About water, sanitation and hygiene. You can be well nourished, and because of your poor hygiene, you will still be running to hospital. So I am so happy that this community, you have come together to manage your water, sanitation and hygiene. And I can prove that from the look of the compound here where we are, and also on the road and the other center that we have passed. And I want to applaud and commend you, all of you, the women and the men. And I also want to thank you for coming together as men and women to work to ensure that we have a clean and healthy environment. When you manage your nutrition and manage your hygiene, then you will live healthy, meaningful lives. When you're malnourished and your environment is also not friendly to you, then you will spend more money and spend more time in the hospital than you would spend to take care of yourself and your family. A lot of maize everywhere. Please, let's ensure that we don't sell all the food. My dear Shabim and the leadership, let's educate the community to make sure they save some food. We are threatened by food insecurity. So now that I see you have a lot of food, please create that awareness that people leave some food to eat. Let's sell some to get the other food that will nourish. The soap, the sugar, the cooking oil, the eggs. You have chicken here, but let's educate the community, chairman, not to sell the food